Hey everybody, I am Sir Jet, and welcome back to The Road to Empowerment. So today we're going to talk about angry people. People that get really mad. And the reason I bring this up is, so I'm still working at this time. I work in a grocery store. I work in a coffee kiosk. It's way in the corner of the store on the far end, so majority of people think we're closed because our tables are all stacked to the wall, but we're just like a grab and go right now. And I don't get that many customers, so it's not horrible. I spend most of my day either cleaning or doing the Coffee Academy online because we're supposed to review that stuff right now. So anyway, so I've never really had a lot of customers that are bad. I mean, a lot of people get angry customers every now and then, but for the most part, my customers are wonderful people. They're very nice, they're very kind. They love the boobage, so that's always fun. But today, I want to talk about people, like what happened, like how should you react, or how should you feel, or what I think is the best way to feel when you feel like you're being attacked and when people get really mad at you. And I bring it up because over the last few weeks of this whole pandemic situation, the staff has been pretty wonderful, with the exception of the managers and the corporate people. They have been extremely bossy, extremely stressed. I've been harassed several times because I wasn't doing what they wanted me to do at the moment. And, it's hard when somebody really comes at you with that energy and you don't really feel like you deserve it, or it's just not the right time. But the way I've come to see it, because this isn't anything new for me. I grew up in a home with two very angry parents who consistently attacked each other, attacked me, because they're very insecure people with a lot of emotional problems. So what I want to talk about is like what it really means and how we can handle it to better ourselves and better our lives. So if somebody comes at you and they're mad, the thing is that yes, you did attract it. It was in your vibration to bring somebody of that nature to you due to the things you were thinking about, the way you were feeling. If you're feeling worried or tense or upset, those are the kind of people you're going to attract to yourself. You're going to get more angry, tense people coming at you because it's a reflection of what you're putting out to the universe. And so that's the first thing I want you to be aware of, is that if somebody comes at you, it's not necessarily about you, but it is a reflection of what you've been feeling. It's like attracts like. So may not be in the very moment, like you may be in a good mood in the moment and somebody mad comes at you. It's more like it's been building up to that point in your mind, and maybe you were aware of it, maybe you weren't. So that's the first observation I want to say. When somebody gets mad at you, it's not so much that you've done something wrong, it's that you've been holding this vibration of somebody mad, please come at me, to justify that I've been feeling unhappy. So unhappiness attracts unhappiness. And the second thing I want to say is that it's okay to feel mad. It's okay to be nervous or angry or any of those things. It's human and it's natural. It's not okay to continue those feelings. If somebody brings that anger at you, it's time for you to realize and wake up and say, oh, maybe my thoughts have been in the wrong place at this time, and that's why that happened to me. And yes, truth be told, it's a stressful and angry time for everybody, and we just gotta take a breath and focus on the positive and see the silver lining in all the dark clouds kind of thing. So I hope you've been doing that, and I will continue to do that myself. And so the third thing is, somebody comes at you and they're angry and they want to tear you down, and it's not so much about you, it is about them, sort of thing. But you want to get to a place where your awareness of it is present so that you don't keep repeating it. And that's the mistake I've made in the last few weeks. As I mentioned, it happened several times in the last couple of weeks. These angry managers and corporate people coming at me with a vengeance, and it's like I'm just over here cleaning. I don't know what you want me to do. Because in the end, you want to be aware of the angry points, and you want to be aware of the thoughts you're having so that you can steer them towards more positive things. Because the more you're in the positive now, the more in the positive your future will be. And it's not so much like a hoity-toity thing. It's just like, if you can feel better, then you know it. And if you feel better, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. It's not how much you accomplished. It's not who did you make happy. It's about, do you feel happy? And if we can just take that every time somebody comes at us and they're mad, we can take that knowledge and say, they were mad, which means I was mad at some level, and so I need to try to find my own happiness. And as I mentioned in the first vlog in this series, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to find my own happiness when I'm in my isolation tank here at home. See what inspires you. It can be the simplest things. The other day I was working out in the backyard, and a hummingbird came like right up to my face. It was like right here, and I turned and I went, I thought, oh, it's a beautiful hummingbird. I mean, that's a real blessing from nature. And just looking outside and seeing the clouds, and I'm very fortunate to be living in Arizona in March, so it's a beautiful time of year. Oh, actually, it's April now. So find the thing is that when people come at you with anger, it's only to remind you to find the brighter side of life yourself, so that you can be happy. They are the learning tools to remind you to get back into good spirits and to find your own happiness. So that is my lesson for the day. I hope you like purple, because a fan gave me all this stuff. Isn't that cute? All this like pastel stuff I've been wearing. I'm very blessed for that too. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, and stay mentally healthy by staying positive. All right, ciao for now.